Thank you and welcome to CTV1 here in Redfern in the basement of the McKell building as seen on Channel 31. We're doing it live, uncut, uncensored, and I have here with me this evening Aaron, as seen on Film Forum, as seen in Film Inc. magazine. Aaron!
That's right. Film Inc. magazine. Read it, buy it, do yourself a favour. I'm here with you tonight, Lewis. I'm very excited to be doing the intro to the show with you tonight, Lewis. I'm in the presence of a superstar.
Your words, not mine.
Visibly excited.
Well, I have been offered the chance to host the Logies next year.
I'm sure you do a fine job, Lewis.
Thank you very much, Aaron.
Beautiful stuff.
Okay, what do we got on tonight, Aaron? Apart from Cavern, with a band called Calibre.
That's right. We've got Calibre in the Cavern. We'll have Don doing odds and bookends tonight, as well as
Film Forum with yourself.
Yes, I'll be here. The week that was will be on a bit later. Also,
we've got a special guest comedian tonight.
And we have Caroline with Vegans for Christ.
Absolutely. Great. Fan club?
Yes.
Fan club.
Yes. What else?
We've got an action-packed show. We've got a massive crowd which is just going berserk. Almost there. I'm working on it. Without any further ado, what do you say, Aaron? We throw now to Cavern?
To Calibre in the Cavern.
Indeed. What do you say to that?
I'd say that's a mighty fine idea.
Throw now to Heather.
Hello, welcome to Cavern. And tonight's Calibre, and if I'm right, this could be playing right now. And this is a compilation, and it's Smokestack, and the sound man promised me he'd play it, so maybe he will, maybe he won't. And he's going to play Melvin Starr. In fact, he's going to play a track called Dandelion, and this is a Newcastle compilation. Basically, it's done by Art Start, and it's out with Real-Time Publishing. So if you want a copy of that, Smokestack, there it is. Okay, very quickly before I introduce the band, Saturday night, go and see Violetine, Montana, Penny Dreadful at the Iron Duke Hotel. And also at the Narrabeen Sands on Saturday night, they're having the Sands Sessions, the 1999 Sands Sessions. Now this is the first in the series. It's Friends of Rom, Area 7, Toe to Toe, Nitocris, Eskimo Joe, Iron Youth, heaps of bands there, really loud. So that's something good to do on Saturday night. If you're still got some energy on Sunday night, go and see Art of Fighting, Sea Life Park and Starboard at the Hopetown, a little more mellow, bit of pop. But right now I think it's time for Calibre. We've got some cassettes they're going to give away, some demo cassettes, so I'm sure Lewis will give out the number through the night, how you can ring up and win them. So Calibre, without any further ado, give us a song please.
Thoughts we spoke, and I question your motives. We wade through your filth, your life. I'm joking. In my thoughts we spoke, and I question your motives. We wade through your filth, your life. I'm choking, your life. I'm choking. God, your blinding light. God, your blinding light, God, probably right. In my pain we spoke, and I question your motives, tarnished and raped. Bring your light and burn, bring your light and burn, God, your blinding light, God, you're probably right, God, your blinding light, God, you're probably right. In my pain, you spoke, and I question your motive, tarnished and raped. Bring your light and burn, gentle, 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 gentle God, gentle God, gentle God, gentle God. In my thoughts we spoke, and I question your motives. We wade through your filth. Your life I'm choking, your life I'm choking. God, your blinding light, God, you're probably right. God, your blinding light, God, you're probably right. Light, blind, guide me. Light, blind, guide me. It must be my skin, it must be my eyes, it must be my heart that you now despise. Blinding stitches, torn and dying, light dims in your soul. Are you dying? Fever, quiver, so cold, shiver. A feeling within, a pain that won't pain, a cancer that breathes. You push me away. Where did you go when you were still here? How can I breathe when you took all the air? Fever, quiver, so cold, shiver.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Calibre. One more time from our sellout audience, another 515,000 people in the studio tonight, and they have seen another fantastic band, Calibre. We'll be hearing from them in just a few moments. You may have been doing a little bit of channel surfing and you've landed on us, and you may wonder who we are. Well, this is WCYR, the greatest program in the world, as voted by TV Week, I believe, last week. Now, what we do here at WCYR, this is a youth program. It's produced and totally done by young people, and it's for young people, but if you're old or whatever, as I've said before, don't worry about it, just keep watching. We try to offer a little bit of variety on this show. As I said once before as well, it's a little bit like Young Talent Time in Redfern. It's very, very exciting. Without Joey Peroni, of course, and Bevan Adensall, but, well, they're rare talents, aren't they? We won't go into that, but if you'd like to get in contact with us in any way, shape or form, if you've got some sort of project, you may have a band, you may be out there finding it hard to get a start or whatever, we can give you a start. We've had some big acts here on this program recently, and look, if you've got a short film or something along those lines, anything creative, or if you want to get involved hosting or do some crew work, get behind the camera, do a bit of audio, anything like that, you can contact us at 55 Walker Street, Redfern, the McKell Building, 2016, or give us a call on 9698 2968. It's part 2 of Cavern. No, it's not. I'd like to talk a little bit now about part 2 of Cavern. It's coming up right now. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yes, it's coming up. It'll happen eventually. Surferama should be what you're listening to right now, which is not, of course, Calibre, who are sitting right here. We've got Sean. Hi, Sean. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I forgot you've already got your own microphone. How greedy of you. And we've got Michael. Yep. Now, guys, I wanted to know what your beauty tips are. I just want to know what your beauty tips are and what your fashion sense is and where you get it from for your performances.
Pretty much just streetwear, I guess.
Just streetwear, yeah. And where do you get streetwear from? Where do you get yours from?
Just wherever, like.
Just wherever, yeah, just
I live
around.
in Surrey Hills, so it's like.
Okay, in Surrey Hills, that's where you get your streetwear. Go to Surrey Hills for your streetwear. And what sort of music are Calibre influenced by?
Deftones, Korn.
Deftone, Korn, right. Have you listened much to maybe Helmet and Mark of Cain, Australian band?
Yeah.
Mhm. And do you like them?
Yeah,
or...
Mark of Cain.
Mhm. You're a Mark of Cain fan,
yeah.
Michael?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so how long has Calibre been together for?
Like as a complete band since '97.
Since '97.
Started with the vocalist and drummer Shannon and Caleb in '96.
Yeah, and so how did you guys sort of like get it happening, get it up with the website and everything? Because you guys have got a website, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to give out your website address?
Yep. www.calibre.com.au.
So it's www.calibre.com.au.
.live.com.
.live.com.au.
Yep.
So give that address out one more time, just so we can catch it.
www.calibre.live.com.au.
Okay, that's it. I'm sure they've got it now. All right, now you've got some cassettes to give away.
Yep.
Do you want to show us the cover?
Got,
all right, who did the cover design?
Caleb.
Caleb did it.
Yep.
And is the name Calibre after Caleb or?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all?
With some of the lyrics of one of the songs.
And so who's doing most of the writing for the songs now?
It's all together, but a lot of it's done through Caleb, and everyone gets it and puts their own influences into it.
Yeah, yeah. So what's your personal influence, Michael?
Personal have to be Korn, Deftones, Limp Bizkit, just a wide variety.
So you're fairly mainstream, yeah?
Yeah, fairly.
Yeah. Do you go and see any bands
yeah,
live? Who do you see live?
A few. Mainly my brother's band.
What's your brother's band? Give your brother's band a plug, for goodness sake.
Spoonfed.
Spoonfed?
Yeah, they played last night with Frenzel and Toe to Toe.
Right, and where was that at?
Sutherland Entertainment Centre.
Oh, I think you better give the plug to the Sands gig then.
Yeah.
Do you want to just give the plug? It's at the Narrabeen Sands Hotel.
Alright, 1999, Sand Sessions, Friends of Rom, Area 7, Toe to Toe, Nitocris, Eskimo Joe, and Iron Youth.
Oh, he's really good, isn't he? I think we might be able to get this guy a job and maybe kind of include him. What about you, Sean? I think you can tell us about Henry Rollins. He is actually playing at the State Theatre, and when's he playing?
Where is that?
Right up the top.
Oh, sorry, 28th of May.
Yeah, okay. And there's also a Triple R benefit gig. Maybe you can give out the details. That's 2 Triple R, Radio 2 Triple R, and it's at the Grand Square Hotel in Zetland. And maybe you can tell us who's playing there.
Psychobilly and Surf Festival, Psychobilly and Surf Festival. With, I don't know if I
Chic
can
the
read
Shake, Ral's, Orange County Baddies, the Navajo Dads, and heaps more. There's 10 bands. It starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so get along there.
We're playing there on the 1st of May.
You're playing there on the 1st of May?
yeah.
And where else are you playing?
Like, the next gig we've got.
That's the next gig we've got. So give them some more gigs, for goodness sake, guys. Give them some more gigs.
If it's a lot heavier, we don't do
It's a lot heavier. They won't
Yeah.
do acoustic. They refuse to do acoustic. You guys have got quite nice acoustic guitars for bands that sort of play heavy stuff. Like, yeah. It's really funny because like a lot of the bands who play heavy stuff can't play acoustic, or just say no, we can't play acoustic. We just wouldn't know how. So
See a wide variety
why
of talent.
acoustic? Yeah.
We don't usually do acoustic sets.
So why did
It's
you
awkward.
choose to do some acoustic? Obviously you've done some acoustic.
It's just the way some of the songs are written.
Yeah, that's good. All right, well thanks very much for coming in. I think it must be round about time. Yeah, I think it's time for the next 7.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Hello, how are you? Just in case you've forgotten who I am, my name's Lawrence, and I co-present Queer Nation, which is coming up in a fortnight. So I just thought you can clap that if you want. Thank you. Anyway, I'm here. So do I. Anyway, I'm here to stop homophobia. Sorry, this is my little badge, and this is saying help stop violence, tell the police, and that's specifically against homosexuals and lesbians and whatever within our community. And as you can see, there's a little pink triangle and there's rainbow colours and everything. Anyway, I have some phone numbers here for you to call if you do experience any homophobia. Naturally, 000 in an emergency, or you can call 9281 0000 to ask for your local police gay and lesbian liaison officer. And I've got phone numbers here. For instance, if you live in Tamworth, good on you, 02 67 641 888. If you live in Wagga Wagga, that's where I'm from. Yes, you can tell, can't you? Anyway, Wagga Wagga, it's 02 69 210 544. Or if you live in... Doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I've been pelted with hail in the last week, and that was just on the way to the studio. And, woo, hello. And anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yes, that's right. We will be back in 2 weeks. Taryn and I have actually got a bet going. So if next time you see me, I'm talking about the Liberal Party in a positive way, it's not serious. Because we actually have, Taryn and I have a bet going that either of us will break our non-smoking bet, I guess. And my dare is to get on CTV and talk about the Liberal Party seriously for at least 10 minutes, which is tough. And Taryn has to wear a boob tube and socks. And let's just say I'd want to be doing that. Anyway, let's just follow the show on to Odds and Bookends with Don.
Hi, welcome to Odds and Bookends. You know, people often ask me, who the hell are you? I'm Don. My show is Odds and Bookends. I talk about books. Today we're starting with a fascinating book called A to Z of the Occult, which I don't think has golems in it. Apparently that was the big failure of the book. That's why I got it for $4. The guy in the store said, "Oh, doesn't know anything on golems." I'm like, thanks. That's useful information. Otherwise, at-a-glance information on astrology, alchemy, exorcism, possession, fortune-telling, black and white magic, witchcraft, Satanism, vampires, voodoo, secret societies, talismans, charms, spells, curses, magicians, past and present. You'd think they'd put that in the alphabetical order, seeing as they started with astrology, but I guess they got carried away. Anyway, point being is, if you want to read something good about the occult, probably don't pick this book. It's that thin that it really doesn't contain any useful information. Are you pointing at me for a reason? Okay, all right then. It doesn't really contain any useful information except it contains a number of small character parts about interesting people who are basically occultic. Next up today we have something that's slightly more useful to kids in this generation, Freak Like Me by Jim Rose. This is good. I highly recommend it. Go out and try and find it in your bookstore. You might not be able to. It's published by Indigo, and I've never heard of it, so I would highly recommend this. It tells the touching story of a boy with crossed eyes who uncrosses his eyes and goes on to be completely famous and loved by millions of young children who put things into their body that probably shouldn't be there. A hero of mine should be a hero of yours too. Anyway, that's worth getting. In a segue that could have happened if we cut the last segment in half, Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins will be in town soon. I actually recommend you don't bother buying this book. Go and try and find a copy of the first 5. If you can't buy that, then I guess buy this. It's about $20. I should really hold them up the right way, huh? This is a collection. It's called The Portable Henry Rollins, which just shows how far he's infiltrated the literary establishment. God knows, he's got about a dozen books now, something like that. And it's not bad. It's just about 5 or 6 pages from each of his books. What does that mean? Well, not a great deal. Most of the good things about the books is usually that you get into a certain rhythm, a certain flow, and you start really enjoying what he's writing about when he's writing about it. This is a little choppy and a little haphazard. Yes, there we go. But otherwise nice, cute picture. The big man of spoken word that we all want to be. I'll probably be going. If anyone else wants to come with me to see Henry Rollins, just call the station and I'll probably be terrified. Okay, this I recommend. Am I looking at the right one again? There we go. This I recommend. I have no idea how to say his name. Andrew McGahan's book Praise. This will be coming out as a film real soon, in about a week. I suggest you all read it. I'll come back in about a week or 2 and tell you whether the film is any good. I hear it's great. Okay, it's probably extremely great because Aaron said it was. This is really good. You know, I don't like Australian authors much. I tend to have that whole kind of tall poppy thing routine. A bit snide and a bit snippy and a bit like, yeah, because I want to read about deserts and mountains and kangaroos. Thank God this is about none of this. This is about people who are probably about 10 years older than me, and hopefully it's not the path I'll take, but it's certainly a fascinating story nonetheless. Really good. I recommend it. About $15 in your bookstore. Finally, I'd like to talk about a writer who made me possibly reevaluate the one rule I've had in this life, which is never trust a man with a moustache. And his name was Richard Brautigan, and he was a writer, and he wrote about 20 books all up, about 10 novels, 9 books of poetry, and 1 book of short stories. And then he killed himself at about 49, I think. He killed himself middle age, which is not necessarily the best time to do it. If you're thinking about it right now, I suggest don't do it. Wait till an ad break. All right. This isn't too bad a way to start. Myself, I would have started, if you want to just get into it, start with some of the poetry, because it's not particularly hard to get into, lots of fun. It was called The Last of the Beats, so if that means something to you, good for you. If it doesn't, who cares? Otherwise, I'd start with a book called Trout Fishing. Wow, almost did that. Trout Fishing in America. I almost called it Trout Fishing in Quebec, which was the band that named itself probably after the book, understandably. However, Trout Fishing in America, great book, loved it, very clever, very, very clever, lots of fun. Go out and read that, or go to your library and try and get that out first. This is a collection of 3 novels. The first is A Contented General from Big Sur. He said, trying to read the back, desperately coming out, I don't know. Dreaming of Babylon and The Hawkline Monster. Richard Brautigan distinguished himself by being almost unique as, let's say, blah blah blah, early postmodernist, blah blah blah. Clever, lots of fun, kind of hippie shit. But lots of fun. Alright. Now, I probably shouldn't endorse my addiction to Coca-Cola, but I couldn't help it. Instead, I'm going to talk about something that I picked up on the way here, which is gold medal, the winning choice, spring water. 1.5 litres. Typical analysis, it's 162 bicarbonates, whatever that means. Lots of chlorine. Whoa, don't like that. But a product of Australia, and sort of hard to find out too much else information. Free from nuclear pollution, which is good. Always a good look. Always a good look. Now I picked this up because of the fabulous bottle, which you'll almost certainly not be able to see. It's actually covered in these water teardrop shapes, which I just find completely entrancing. Because they would have had to get a whole new kind of bottle maker to make this. One of a kind. The other thing I thought I'd bring up, this whole new Olympics thing. It'll be gold medal this, gold medal that for the next 24 months, I'm thinking. I think, don't leave your house, someone will try and give you a medal. They'll be like, here you go, here's your medal for today. There'll be a medal day. Oh my God, it's all clear now. There will be a medal day. Everyone will get a medal. Every Australian will get a medal. You'll be very proud. Well, you can't taste the nuclear pollution. No, they're correct. You can taste the chlorine. It's rather ugly. Last thing I want to whinge about is M&M's, tin M&M's, very quickly. The little bags, they're so tiny, there's like 10 or 15 each. You really have to buy one of these big bags, and you can only get them from certain places. I got these from the cinema. If you're interested in M&M's, I suggest go to the cinema. I think that's it for tonight. I have no idea who's next. Thank you for listening.
Well, hello. I'm here with a very little voice, but I'm going to do my best to get you to win some prizes. So grab a pen and paper and put this number down, 9698 2968, 9698 2968. And you can win a absolutely beautiful, luscious, delicious, sexy WCYR t-shirt. Or you can win one of these, or maybe a few of these, because we have some giveaway facials from the Body Shop. I believe they're facials, but I'm just going to check. It's a complimentary makeover, even better. If you've got any spots you want to hide, anything you want squeezed or plucked or tweezed or covered, you can do it with these Body Shop giveaways. And now I'd like to introduce somebody who's doing comedy for this week. I met her on last Monday night at East Village, because they have a comedy night at East Village Bar, which is in Darlinghurst, Palmer Street, beginning at 7:30 each Monday night. And I found her extremely funny, and her name is Trudy Tierney, and they're just setting up now for her. East Village may not be having a comedy night this coming Monday because it was a victim of the hailstorm. Apparently the whole roof's caved in, so we don't know how long that will take to fix. And I've still got one of those hail chunks in my throat. It's melting slowly. I've been told by June it will be completely gone and my voice will be back to normal. So I'm really crossing my fingers on that one. Okay, so how are we going over here? Yeah. We're ready to go. Introducing Trudy Tierney.
Very exciting to be here tonight, I must say. Very exciting to be on Young Talent Time in Redfern. I feel just like Danny Minogue. And what a gorgeous studio audience you are. You all feeling good this evening? Lovely. I'm actually feeling a little bit disturbed. You see, I've had my head in a book all day, and it was one of those books about the differences between men and women. You know, one of those men are from Mars, women are from Venus type of things, which basically boils down to men have dicks and chicks don't. So I've been looking at this book today, and I must say it was a little bit disturbing. Quite disturbing, actually, some of it. The most disturbing statistic that I came up with out of this book was this beauty. Listen to this. That 85% of Australian men between the ages of 16 and 35 obtained their sex education from watching pornographic videos. That's a frightening thing, really, isn't it? I mean, you look at your premise of your basic pornographic video. It's usually about some skinny, white, butt-ugly man with a bad moustache who, during the normal course of his everyday life, manages to fall arse over dick into one weird sexual encounter after another. Let's face it, every chick this man meets wants to boff him. I mean, what is that teaching our men? You know, we wonder why men think about sex so much. It's because they're expecting a growl around the corner every second. So I thought about this all afternoon. I actually reminisced about my past sexual encounters with men, and really when I thought about it, it wasn't surprising at all. So I thought this evening what I do is I take you through my last sexual encounter, and I just pinpoint those moments where the statistic was confirmed. Now, I'm a single woman, so I have to admit the last time I had sex was one of those filthy one-night stands. Picked up some slim-hipped Lothario from Jackson's on George and rocked him home for a bit. So that's the journey I'll take you through. But right from the word go, this guy, I could tell, had got his sex education from a pornographic video. It all started with the pickup line, which went a little something like this. So, Tracy, gonna take me home now and show me your panties? I've got a couple of problems with that. Firstly, my name's not Tracy. But I have to admit, I never really got to know his name, so I can't hold that against him. My big problem with it is it does sound like something straight out of a pornographic movie. Guys, that panties word, oh, it doesn't work. It might work in the pornos for those chicks with big hair and white stilettos, but your average Australian chick isn't going to be turned on by that. You know, I hear the word panties and I think liners. Oh, panty liners. That's incredibly sexy. And if I'm not thinking that, I'm thinking about some, oh, dirty old man with shaky hands, you know, chest to child molester. Can I have a look at your panties, little girl? And that's not entirely comfortable either. But despite the shocking pickup line, I took old Slim Hips home because it was last song of the night and I couldn't be bothered looking elsewhere. So continuing on, let's look for other signs. Okay, we get down, we're getting into it. Then comes my next sign. It's when he leant over and whispered into my shell-like ear, "So, Tracy, do you think your flatmate's still awake?" Which roughly translates to, "So, Trudy, any chance of a lesbian show?" God love it. Men love lesbians, don't they? I'm not about to delve down there because it's not my problem, but I must say I do enjoy that compulsory lesbian section in the pornographic video. And you always know it's coming because there's two chicks sitting alone in a room together. You guys are so onto us, aren't you? You know, if you leave us in the room for a couple of seconds, we'll be rooting like rabbits. Moving right along. The next moment in my sexual journey where I realised that he had got his sex education from a pornographic video was when he started on the old dirty talk. God, I love the dirty talk. I don't really get into it myself, I must say. And it's not that it's offensive, it's just that I find it completely unnecessary. I mean, really, once mouths and sphincters have touched, how dirty do you want to get? And the other thing about dirty talk is it's generally just this running commentary on what you're already doing anyway. For example, Mr. Slim Hips, I'm on my hands and knees playing a virtual concerto on the old crimson clarinet, and he's standing up above me going, "Oh, suck it, suck it, suck it, baby. Oh, suck it, suck my big..." Listen, darling, I don't know what you think I'm doing down here, but I'm not teaching it German, okay? And the final moment in my sexual journey with old Slim Hips, when I realised he'd got his sex education from the porno, was when he started lurking around the back passage. Guys, let me tell you, how many times do you get the knockback, for starters? 99 times out of 100, is it? Look, if a woman wants you to be tapping on that back door, she'll lead you there, okay? She'll let you enter without any hindrance. Don't do the old, "Whoops, I've slipped, but while I'm here..." Won't be happening. Poor old Slim Hips last night. As a matter of fact, you know, he started lurking around the back passage and I had to bring a stop to it. I said, "Hey, darling, don't you bother knocking on that back door. If you want to come inside, you go around the front and ring the doorbell like everybody else." Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now it's time for some contact details. If you would like to get in contact with this fabulous program for whatever reason it may be, as I said before, you can join the crew or the cast, or you can send us in a film, or if you're a band or whatever, you can do so by catching up with us. You can ring us on 9698-2968, that number again, 9698-2968, or you can send us a letter or a bomb or whatever you want to do to 55 Walker, no don't do that, 55 Walker Street, Redfern, 2016. That's the McKell building. That's right, the McKell building, where there's always, on Friday nights, a little touch of magic in the air. And tonight is no exception. I sound a little bit like Johnny Young, and I have been watching him all week on Fox, so I've got nothing else to do. Email, WCYR, aussiemail.com.au, or our website, which is www.aussiemail.com.au //whatever, WCYR. That's how you can get in contact with us. So there you have absolutely no excuse. Now I've given you absolutely every way you can contact us. Anyway, I think we've got more coming up here. I think Tash is back in town with the dance section. And here it is. I think we're ready. Tash, dance!
Hi, yes, I'm back again. It's been a while. I am by myself today, unfortunately, because no one will sit next to me because I smell. I've been rehearsing my little body off for a very big event in the dance industry in Sydney. Now, this was introduced about 3 years ago to the Newtown Theatre by the directors there to publicise choreographers and dance in Australia, because basically about 85%, 90% of people that see dance in this country go and see ballet, which is fine. You know, art form's great, but there is more to dance than ballet. As we know, you know, we have an amazing Indigenous culture and so forth. We have an amazing Asian influence that is really quite spectacular. Now, this event here has many different choreographers, reaching from people of 10 years to 3 years in the profession of professional choreography. Now, here we have, I don't know if you can see it there, we have a lovely girl jumping in the air, wee, with her hair flicking up, creating the contemporary image. And on the other side, we have classical. Now, this is involved with the Youth Week, goes for a month, and the Youth Week is on, I believe, the 3rd week. Yes, the first week is a contemporary, the second week is contemporary neo-classical, and the 3rd week is the youth dance, the 4th week is contemporary dance number 2. Because there is just so many people with so much talent that you should go and see it. Now, you can get tickets from the Newtown Theatre. You can also get tickets from Ticketek. Adult prices are $20 and concession prices are $15, and there is a student rush at the end. If you get there near where it starts and you say, hey, I'm a student, I can't afford $20, you can get in for $10, depending on the seating and so forth, but they'll get you in there. It's a really good idea to go and see this. And what else can I say? It's just amazing. And hopefully next week I'll be talking to the director of Bodies to give you an insight into this sort of thing. Also, when I was meditating the other day, I was channeled by an amazing force. I thought, yes, the hailstorm apocalypse. No, this is not happening. I was reached by an alien spacecraft, which has landed on the corner of Crown Street and Foveaux Street in Surrey Hills to celebrate the festival. Well, they call it a fiesta, and it was put on by the Surrey Hills Community Centre, and there will be many events all day, starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday, finishing at about 8 p.m. There are many aliens running around everywhere, freakishly, and performing for you, dancing, singing, and the UFO has opened up, and there is a big stage in the middle, and lots of things happening there, and performers and stalls, and there's also the performances are run by the Rainbow Circus, which do put a lot of dance and performance arts events in Sydney. A very good thing to go and see, and I suggest you go and see it. And if the aliens have reached you, well, I think, you know, it's a real possibility that you will get a glimpse of more of them there tomorrow. And that's about all I'm going to be talking about tonight, and hopefully we'll get in the director for Bodies next week. Go along and see it. 4 weeks. each week is different, and it runs for 1 week. It goes from Wednesday to Saturday. Starts on 23rd of April, going to the 28th of April, sorry, to the 23rd of May. And yeah, it's on down at King Street at the theatre there. I'm sure you've all seen it. You can also get $60 season tickets to the theatre and see lots of other things as well. And yes, that's about it. And I think our next performer is ready. So thank you. I will see you soon.
I think we are the next performers. Big round of applause for me.
And me.
And I have here Ramona.
Yay! We have a tape to give away here.
We
so
do.
If you are watching, if you are at home watching, call in and we have 5 to give away. This is Calibre. We had them on before and they were fantastic. So if you want to hear more from them, give us a call. We have 5. Only 5, so hurry up.
First 5 callers get it. That's all there
We
is
need
to
to hear
it.
from you now.
This is Ramona. She's just come into the show. She's one of our new recruits.
Hi.
Ramona, what are you thinking about the show?
It's already better because I'm on, you know. But no, I'm having a great time. It's a great show. I actually was watching one night and decided to call in because I saw how great everyone was. So yeah, if you want to be a part of it as well.
And the viewers thought I made up all those names.
No,
How wrong
it's
are
true.
you? How wrong are you, I ask.
So you get to hang out in the studio with everybody here.
That's
They're
right.
all-
Yep.
yeah.
Just mingle amongst all the stars as though you're one of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that
and
fantastic?
stars we are.
Oh,
Stars we
absolutely.
are. So what
So
have we
we-
got coming up?
We've got a great second half. This is the first half. We just got a couple of minutes worth of video that we call Rave Safe. And
Rave
then we've
Safe.
got some segments coming up. Ramona, you got the list there?
I've got the list. We've got the week that was with Russ and Aaron.
Yep.
Do we have this?
Vegans for Christ. Do we have it? Ramona, does that answer your question?
I have never seen Vegans for Christ before, so I'm looking
You're
forward to
in
it.
for a treat.
And
We've got
after
Doing
that,
It with Dave.
do it with Dave.
Doing It with Dave.
We all want to do it with Dave.
But I'm the only one that gets to do it with Dave. And we got Film Forum, and then we got the close, and so yeah, another 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yep, but you'll be seeing us again.
Action packed. The phone number 9698
I have
2968. New recruits. Oh, God.
96982968.
Hey, she learns fast.
Hey. Call in for the tape.
That number again.
96982968.
She did well. We'll be back after this video. Rave Safe. Second half of the show coming up. CM5. back? I think we're back. It's the second half of the show.
And you may be wondering.
Riotous applause.
Yay!
Absolutely riotous. What might they be wondering, Ramona?
Well, they might be wondering the same thing I was wondering, and that is the rave safe video that was just on.
Yep.
Where were the messages of safeness in that video?
Subliminal. Symbolic.
Yes?
Yep.
All through the mind?
You
Did
didn't
you
pick
get
up on
any?
them? I did.
I wasn't watching, you know, with my undivided attention, but a few could have snuck in, but, you know.
You'll find they penetrate, especially once you've watched it for the 25th time.
Okay, so...
What do we got coming up, Ramona?
Yeah, the week that was, with Russ and Erin.
Week that was. Vegas for Christ. Doing it with Dave. Film Forum.
And what's this?
Mirror, mirror.
Ah.
You don't know what mirror, mirror
I
is?
don't know what mirror, mirror is.
Fired.
Inform me, please.
Fired. What's that phone number again?
96982968.
Oh.
You can't find me.
So,
I remember the number.
Give us a call. Tell us what you think about Ramona doing a bit of presenting on the show. 96982968. Very impressive.
If you ring that number as well, you might have a chance to be on the show next week, because we want viewers that have been calling in to come in and tell us what they think of the show. We don't want phone messages. We don't want faxes. We want you on the show telling us what you think.
Yes.
Come in and visit us.
Also, if you call up, you're in the running for a chance at that tape from
yes, Caliber.
Caliber.
Great tape it is.
And also
There's
body
only
shop
5.
giveaways. The list goes on. But I think we should probably throw now. What do you
To
say?
The week that was.
The week that was.
Yay!
Ah, yes, enough fun. Enough fun. It's time for the serious, hard-hitting part of the show.
hard-hitting is it?
Current affairs time, ladies and gentlemen, and we will now take you through the week's events here on TWTW, a show produced in association with Terry Willesee Productions.
That's correct.
Sponsored tonight by the Terminator nightclub in Albury, Wodonga, also known as
The Termo.
Termos. We're going to Termos.
A place we've left our dinner many a time.
Many,
when we're
many
down in
times.
Albury Wodonga visiting the fans, we like to visit the Terminator nightclub and speak to the young ladies and, you know, get business done.
That's right.
Anyway,
Logies.
Oh, did you enjoy the night?
I loved it.
Who were you
Loved
sitting
it.
next to?
I was sitting with the Blue Healers table with friends of mine. You probably didn't see me.
No.
But yeah, I was there.
I was at the footy show table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yes. Anyway, some
Big
any
events.
surprises there of the Logies?
Daryl Summers.
Daryl Summers?
The biggest surprise was Daryl Summers' surprise at winning for Hey Hey. It's
Oh, I heard about that.
Ooh. The patented Daryl Summers shock
Me?
move. Me?
My
I've never won
58th
before.
Anyway, just goes to show that Logie means absolutely jack shit, doesn't it? When anything Daryl Summers is involved with produces.
He didn't get on the drums though.
God, anyway,
Daryl,
that show is
come
just
on.
so stale. Anyway,
Hey!
unlike this show, which is really going well tonight. Hailstorm. Were you the ice storm? Thursday. What happened?
I've still got the scars.
Now you know what's happening though. You know who is to blame? The weathermen, the weather people, whatever they are.
Weather persons.
Weather persons. They are to blame, and it's prompted the Bob Carr government to actually have. He has announced here, and it's just in, a public stoning or icing, if you will, of three of the leading weather persons, all being Adam Digby, Timmy Bailey, and Alan Wilkie. Alan Wilkie. What's going to happen is they're going to be I think the front of what is it, Town Hall, the steps.
The Town Hall steps.
And they're going to have the replicas made up, same size as little ice balls.
Basketballs.
And, they're going to fire them out of those machines that they've
used for cricket
tennis balls and
training.
stuff. You can turn them up to like 350 k's an hour, and they're just going to pelt them and pelt them. But we are saving the best one for last.
Oh,
Monty
yes.
Dwyer. Monty Dwyer is. I think they're going to hang him from. I'm sorry.
Brian Bury.
He doesn't rate anymore, does he?
Oh, there you go.
I don't mind
Bury.
Bury. He's all right.
Oh. Anyway, Monty.
But anyway, here's Timmy Bailey. He gave us a. We've actually got his forecast here from the would that be, the Wednesday?
I think you should take.
Oh, sorry, the Thursday night.
You should actually state that this is true.
This is true. Sunny, 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 and mainly sunny. It looks like sunshine for the next 7 days, and there is a chance of a shower or two, but not much. These are his words. and we'll wake up tomorrow with blue skies. Yes, Tim. But you didn't mention we'd wake up without without a roof over our head. The blue sky, you're lying there. I was lying in bed. I'm lying there, and then all of a sudden, my goodness, what's happened to the roof?
It's gone.
Straight away, I was on the phone to Timmy, and Timmy...
Did he give you a hoy from Colorado?
He gave me a hoy from Colorado. I've got a little mate here with me. Yeah, you doing all right? He's a dickhead. He is a dickhead, and I hate him. Anyway, let's get on with some more news. Enough of the storm.
He's a dickhead and you hate him.
Hang on.
Russ, you're leaving the country, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm off to our London studios next week. That $5. That incredibly... that paper that simplifies everything for you. Just for those people...
Oh, diagram?
A diagram. That telegraph mirror came up with a diagram that showed you the storm.
Can we get a
Arrows
close-up on
included.
that, please?
Just in case you don't know what hail is and all that sort of stuff, they've actually put it in there. I'm sorry, we didn't mention we had a close-up, but...
it's all part of the fun.
It is all part of the fun.
But I didn't know what a hailstorm was until
Watch what you're doing
there
now.
it is.
And there it is.
How good is it?
There it was.
There it was.
There it was.
As quick as the
Nothing
hailstorm.
much to look at anyway.
Yeah, but you know.
There it is. Down a little bit. There we go. Arrows indicating a low. Do you think Timmy knows what he's doing when he sees those
I
squiggly
think
lines?
Timmy's retarded.
Yeah.
He has absolutely all the peroxide from his hair and the curling solution has seeped into his brain.
Enough of poor old Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy, you dickhead.
What else have we got?
Well, Jerry Halliwell was in the country for about 25 minutes. We've been following Jerry with her progress with the Spice Girls for many decades now, on the week that was. And
Great live act.
Oh, mate, one of the best. Richard Wilkins said she's probably the best live act he's ever seen in his entire life.
Really?
Yes, that's
was
correct.
Was that a...
No, he said that to me.
Oh, okay.
Personally.
I just didn't know what you meant there, like on stage or in the sack. Dickie's got a reputation. His name is Dick.
It is.
It is.
It is. He's a very...
He's got an exciting new show too, isn't it? Very original, that. E.T. I've never seen anything like it.
Entertainment Tonight presented by Woman's Day.
Yes.
Quality. But Jerry was here, and at the press conference she was asked about the Spice Girls, and she said that she still loves those girls, but she's no longer in love with those girls, which makes me think she would probably like to have them all killed. Oh. But Jerry was here and she was very popular, and the week it was there.
And she's got a new single solo, did you
called
mention
Look
that?
At These.
Look at
Oh,
these.
Look at me. No,
look at me. Look at these. Look at these. I don't know what it is. But anyway, speaking of rock, pop, slop, whatever. Sensations. Michael Jackson.
Oh!
Michael Jackson is back in the news.
Speaking of pedophiles.
He is back in the news, and he said that Princess Di used to confide in him. She would often ring Michael if she had some problems. My God, she must have had some problems.
Play with her kids.
But yeah, and Michael has come out and he's got a new book or a song coming out, and he's going to sing about her and cash in on it. Oprah and all that. But what used to happen was if Michael wasn't in, Lady Di says here that she sought also advice from Michael's good friend Bubbles the chimp, and I'm a big fan of Bubbles. He's got his own show which will be starting next week, I think. A Tonight Show, Up Late with Bubbles, and I can't wait for that. So, what does he do to that chimp?
I think it's probably pretty obvious.
Yes. Anyway, getting on with things here. We're being pointed to camera 2.
Former Baywatch star and general celebrity about town, pornographic actress, ex-wife of former drummer with hot rock sensations Motley Crue, Pamela Anderson, has announced that she's had her breast implants removed.
Ooh, that's a good career move, isn't it?
Yes, the week that was would like to predict a complete, fall off the TV screens. And what will happen to VIP, her superb television show, without
what will
her
they
breasts?
do? How will they fill in all those? I don't know.
Anna Nicole Smith will now become a superstar.
Sorry, we're getting handed more stories here.
Oh.
The British Tomato Growers Association have discovered
what?
The British Tomato Growers Association have discovered that loud rock music and thumping bass tunes grow bigger and healthier produce. Thank you very much. That's another one from our lab, from our TWTW lab.
That's great.
And also the world's fakest marriage, Brooke Shields and Andre Agassi, has finally ended.
Oh!
Yes. Now they're going to squabble over $120 zillion. Got anything else for us?
Well, this one, I don't know about this story. Our sources have told us that the Bee Gees Australia's
Yes, I
one
heard.
of Australia's favourite pop bands, are looking to sign up a fourth member in order to put a bit of grunt and a bit of muscle into
They
the
needed
band.
a hard man.
They needed someone tough, someone ruthless, someone that could keep the beat. And the word is that Steve Liebman, the co-host of the Today Show, will be filling that place with the Bee Gees. Because Steve Liebman is known as a pretty heavy hitter.
He is.
He doesn't muck around, and
Sledgehammer.
he's your fourth Bee Gee.
Well, you heard it first.
That's right. You
TWCW,
heard
not
it
the
on
first time we've
TWCW.
come up with a groundbreaking story.
And it won't be the last. Well, it will be the last.
It will be the last, actually. Yes, that's right. I'm off to the London studios, and I will be probably sending you a few stories. What on, I don't know.
You'll
But,
think
I'm
it's
not
something.
too sure at this stage. But it's now time for. We've got one more thing to get through here. It's time for a quote. Have we done quote of the week yet? Quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
You should do quote of the week.
Quote of the week comes from Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Want to dance with somebody?
sensational talent.
Whitney told reporters that she is the aggressor in her marriage to Bobby. Every little step I take, Brown. She says she hits him, he doesn't hit her. We are Here's the quote, the one quote of the week. We are crazy for each other. I mean crazy in love, love, love. When we're fighting, it's like that's love for us. We're fighting for our love. I think you can see why that got quote of the week.
Says a lot. Says a
anything-
lot about Whitney Houston.
Anything you'd like to add to what's
I
been
think-
already pulsating?
I think you really can't go past that. Whitney Houston is the end of the road as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. And this is the end of the road for the week that was.
It is.
For
How
now.
sad it is.
We'll be
Back in a year.
about 6 years. I think I'm coming back. Yes. Yes. Anyway, we're going now, and we're heading off to Vegans for Christ. No, we're not.
No.
See, somebody, Lewis Williams just told me Vegans for Christ, but it's not actually Vegans
Where
for
is
Christ.
Lewis?
It's just, it's now time. Lawrence is going to have something to say. I think it's a sponsorship.
Lawrence has just
new deal
left the Terminator.
Terminator.
And he's ready to do a link.
Termos!
Termos!
Bye.
Welcome to the CTV lounge. We're all just relaxing back here with a nice cigarette. As you can see, with these fantastic studios, we've been doing some revamping. We've been decorating. We've been doing some beautiful stuff down here. And if you'd like to come down and help us do some beautiful stuff, you can. Or if you'd like to donate some paint, anything at all. These lovely cushions, air conditioning would be nice. It's a bit hot in here. Maybe some makeup. Yeah, nice. Food, drinks. I've been told something. I can hear some. I can hear voices. Yes, Mum. Yes, Mother. No. What is Russ doing to me? Anyway. I'm not good. Zara, could you please stop talking to me into my headphones? I'm finding it very hard to concentrate. Anyway. Zara, can you please tell me what we're going to next? Thank you. Right now we're going over to Vegans for Christ with Caroline and Justin.
Hello, good evening, g'day. Exciting news today, mate.
Oh, mate, alright. I've got some exciting...
Look.
Okay.
All I have is one word for you out there, pump. Today is International Pump Day.
Pump Day.
Pump.
Yeah.
International Pump Day. For those of you who don't know.
Hydraulic pumps.
No, for those of you who don't know, it's International Pump Day. Gym goers, it's those barbells, dumbbells, morons, all jumping up and down in a room when they could be jogging in a park. It is Pump Day, and I was lucky enough to get my gym membership in time,
And doesn't she look great, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. She hasn't actually been to the gym yet.
Yes,
but
I have.
She certainly does have membership.
I was lucky to get my membership in time to go today to the gym and experience Pump Day at City Gym of all gyms. They had this excellent instructor from Melbourne and one from New Zealand. And this was the best thing that happened. And it is an inspiration to all of us out here who need to lose a bit of weight. What is your butt going to look like in the year 2000?
No, but seriously, Caroline, tell us more.
Yeah, basically,
Let's get behind the real point of this.
you've got to wonder
conversation.
about gym institutions because, you know, there was this woman who obviously had taken copious amounts of cocaine prior to her class.
That's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
She was lifting 50,000 kilo weights, like, in this pump class, going, yeah, if you want your muscles to look like mine. She didn't actually have any muscles, which was surprising, so I have a feeling that her weights were fake. All the people in the class were dying. And you sit there and you think, what are they doing it for? I mean, really, is it that important that your butt is not a squishy, sagging heap of crap in the year 2000?
Well, I mean, if you ask me, which I'm sure you're about to, I find a saggy ass to be a good ass. I like it. You know.
Yeah, you don't want love handles here. You want to hold on to the butt.
Well, that's the thing. If it's a tight ass, you've got nothing real. I mean, think about it. You can't grip a steel ball, can you? You can't grip
But think
a
of those
bowling
stress
ball.
balls, man.
But the stress balls,
you can relieve a lot of stress on that, yep.
Stretch it out, stretch it back. It's actually a bit of pumping action there.
It's a
with
bit
the
like
stadium.
moulding clay, you know?
Exactly.
You play with it, you know? Feel sorry for the person after when they come out with bloody 2 faces on the back of them, but it's a good thing. And but it is important to stay fit, stay healthy, eat well. You know, we've all experienced, you know, one time in our lives having to go to the gym and then going, far it. There's better things in life, but yeah, gym membership is surprisingly ridiculously expensive, and you're much better off
How much
paying
did you pay?
$95 for 1 month.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Please. 1 month, if you add that up, that's, what, $1,200 a year?
Yeah, but look at our salaries here.
Excuse me, for
yeah.
that price, I can go fly over to Ethiopia, stay there for a couple of weeks and be thin as.
Well, that's quite true.
There's amazing things you can do with the money you'd save on the gym.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
No, I was just commenting that, you know, if we were to crack up over this topic, I mean, I could make some very crass
puns.
But I'm not going to, because I think, Caroline, you have a very important thing to say, and that is...
Yeah, that is. Don't take drugs while you're
hang on.
exercising.
No, that's true. But I think Caroline said it best. This was before all this started to happen.
Hey.
She said, and I quote, this was back in '92, might be a bit harsh, I'd rather be dead than fat. I think she said something like that. And look at her now. I think, really, Caroline, go and buy your plot and enjoy the opulence of the worm-ridden surroundings. Beautiful. No, but
Thanks,
seriously, I think you're looking good.
Back to the real issue here.
I think I love you.
You don't want to go to gyms that promote too much of a healthy environment, because you end up having to pay more for your psychiatric help afterwards.
All these
it's
beautiful, godly people around you, and there you are fucking
the amount of
away.
money they must spend on their steroids is unbelievable. There are women there who have muscles the size of bloody porcupines. It's unbelievable. You don't understand. They're walking up and down. You know, what I do, I don't actually do the aerobics because I find it humiliating to jump up and down with a bunch of idiots in a class. I jog on the treadmill. That goes nowhere, and this is just this rubber thing that goes round and round, in case people don't know, or if you don't have legs. It's, you know, you jump up, run on this thing, and you can choose varying speeds, and I haven't gotten very far on the speed machine, as in, you know, I'm about, what, starts at 0, I'm on 1. And I find it's quite tiresome, but you've got to be careful. There are a few important things. If you are going to the gym, wear the right shoes. High heels aren't appropriate for treadmills, as I found out. They get caught in the grooves between, and then you end up dying, or just getting concussion. And particularly at a gym where it's very, you know, image orientated and everyone's wearing the latest Reebok pump class things. it's very important to watch what you're wearing. You don't want to go there dressed in a clown outfit, for example.
No.
It's best to be wearing minimal clothing, perhaps something that is see-through. A G-string is fine. It doesn't matter size, as long as you're revealing a lot of flesh. In institutions like, I don't know if I can be mentioning City Gym, but hey, City
No.
Gym, we've all seen it. Crown Street, walk down there, have a good perv outside the window. It's pretty hard to miss any flesh. People there are so beefy from just working out. Seriously, like, they walk around with their head tilted to one side because it's just so full of meat, like, and they find, you know, all that exercise doesn't help their posture. You've just got to be aware that it doesn't actually matter, because you don't have to lose weight yet, you know. There are women there walking around and, you know, they're wearing G-strings and little tassels on their nipples, and it's unbelievable, you know. They're not exactly thin, and you just think it's all muscle because...
It's not about being
yeah.
thin. I mean, that's the point, isn't
about
it?
being
If you want to
healthy.
be thin, go home, get yourself a bag of prunes and sit on the toilet for a couple of days.
Chalk up your
Does
food if
wonders.
you're going to actually eat,
Yeah.
you'll be right, mate.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. And look at Caroline. And you'll see the difference.
Yeah, one's a prune. Anyway, basically what Justin has to say is that he's full of diarrhea, and it's an important thing to steer clear of because his bowels have actually collapsed and shall further be removed in the later procession of this evening, due to natural causes such as inducing laxative intake. That's another problem. A lot of girls there at this gym, City Gym, they are so thin, and you know, the instructor's standing there going, check out my muscles, work a bit harder. And like, you know, there are girls there that actually can't even breathe because their lungs have shriveled into the size of cherries because they don't fit in their bodies any longer. And they look in the mirror, I don't know what they see, but there's not much to see there. Careful of anorexia.
Disease is rampant in the gym environment. You got body
Tinea?
hair, pubic hair, underarm hair, and other such lice-oriented carrying devices, and it's a dangerous place in there. Please wear condoms whilst in the gym, especially in the showers and the spas. I know I've been caught in the spa once, and
They don't have a spa.
What?
They have saunas.
Saunas are good.
If you don't like nudity, avoid the bloody toilets there.
No,
Everyone, you
They're
know,
just
you
walking
work out.
They've got bloody hanging
No, it's
out all over the
logical.
place.
You work out for what, 3, 5, 6,000 hours a week. You're bound to, you know, want to show off your body, and who else is going to appreciate it except for other gym goers who are going to sit there going.
But I mean, do they work on the important parts?
Believe me, they do.
Do they?
Every part is important to them.
Really?
Guys have muscles in their penises. It's unbelievable. You know, places that you just didn't think, earlobes are bloody pumping. It's incredible.
What sort of equipment do they use for, I mean, just out of interest, for penile growth enlargement?
I believe they get the women instructors to suck it till it's inflamed.
That's all well and good, but how does this help me?
Go to City Gym. Better still go to Yurong Street, which is around the corner, and just pick up a whore for $50.
Well, that's an idea, isn't it?
Get a good workout. Then diabetes. Okay, well.
That's a good way to get thin.
Thanks for this evening.
And crispy that is, sorry. Chips, Smiths. Sponsoring AIDS Day. Thin and crispy chips are sponsoring International AIDS Day. Jeez.
Oh God, you've just really stuffed it now, haven't you? See you later, girls and guys. If you're going to the gym, just be careful. It's a really dangerous environment, psychologically, physically, mentally, everything. It's best to just sit at home and watch someone do it else. Someone else do it. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a great night.
I think we're on again.
Yeah, I think we're on again.
I think we're on again. Hi, welcome to What's On.
What's on?
What is
yeah.
on?
What is on?
Well, I don't know. Well, there's critical mass coming up. You know, we've been speaking about the gym and fitness and all that sort of thing.
That's right. So on your bike, mate.
Yeah, on your bike.
Or
I mean,
your board
every
or-
Friday, the last Friday in every month, they have critical mass on at Hyde Park. And what you do is go there at about 5 o'clock, and they sort of leave by about 5:30, really 5:45 if you want to be a pedant about it. And you know, they ride through the city and just, you know, let people know how many cyclists are actually on the road, and that we have just as much ride as everybody else. As a cyclist, I can say this, and I get like cut in on all the time to do that, but we are entitled to a full lane, so just remember that anyway.
I hope you're listening out there, you taxi drivers. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Love taxi drivers. Lots of
Yeah,
good people
they were
with guns.
ones that really cut in on me, but
Yeah, but yeah, a good thing. Go along.
Can I cut
It's
in
good
on
for the
you?
environment. Cut in on me now.
No, I'll cut in on you now. I just wanted to talk about this CD, which is playing right now, they tell me, and it's Dumpster, See Through Me, and these are a Queensland band. Perhaps you can show them the lovely pictures while I pick up this other little section.
Here we go.
Okay. Some great pictures in there. I think pictures of the war. I think, yeah, must be that. Anyway, I'll just tell you a little about these guys. They say thanks to God and everyone involved in this not so immaculate conception. So Immaculate Conception didn't have a part of it at all.
No, it was very dirty.
Yeah, they had a few people involved in this. Mighty Bush. They know some people. Richard Kingsmill. They had Phil Kelly rather than Paul Kelly. Who else will we got
Wayne
here?
Connolly. You know, that man gets a...
Yeah, that Wayne Connolly from Neville.
Yeah, exactly.
He definitely
And
gets it.
Previously from the
Dave
Welcome Mat.
Trump rather than Donald Trump.
Sure, and
Yeah.
because Donald Trump makes lots of records.
He does, indeed.
Sure, he does. He gets right in there,
I'm
especially
sure.
Stone Records.
Ben and
A lot
Joel
of independent
rather
stuff.
than Billy Joel.
Yep, Ben and
Yeah.
Joel.
Yeah.
Those
Why not?
wacky comedy styles. But fabulous guys.
Can you see these guys?
Fabulous
I don't
guys.
know if you can see
From
these
a long
guys.
way away, so
but
be
that's what they
nice.
look like. Yeah.
They deserve your support. Actually, quite seriously, some of the
Yeah.
best lyrics I've read of an Australian band since the best lyrics I've read
Okay.
previously to this.
Right.
Good though,
what's,
you know,
what-
good for all
what's
that.
the record label quickly?
Record label.
I think Dave's just about ready.
Toupee Records. Toupee Records with...
Toupee Records.
Can't read the small one, so let's just leave it at
Maybe
that.
I need
Toupee
a
Records.
toupee. Do you need a toupee?
Bulletproof music. Do I need a toupee? Not yet. But in the
Difficult.
future, yeah, I have, you know, what is it? Recessive hair, or whatever. So, receding hair.
A receding hairline, yeah.
Receding hair. See,
I
I don't
think
even know the word for it yet, but one day when I have it, then I'll know.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm having that problem
Really?
right now.
I think you're doing okay, but
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah.
We should probably throw now to a serious and realistic segment.
Definitely. Yeah.
Doing it with Dave.
Doing it with Dave.
Woo! Doing it with Dave. Dave, some of the veteran viewers of CTV1 would recognise this show.
Yep.
It's the $1 Million Show,
Right.
where we give away $1 million to viewers if they can guess what you're going to be cooking this week.
Yep, that's right.
It's a new thing that we've got going here, in competition with 7 and 9 and 10 and every other bloody channel that's doing $1 million gimmicky crap.
We're just gonna like go with the best prize.
Take two.
Hey Dave, I thought I'd just show Caroline and Justin how we, in the gym, how we lift weights with our earlobes.
Oh yeah.
And 1.
Yeah.
And 2.
That's
And
it.
3.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
a strong.
Oh,
Just flex. I want to.
that's it. Oh, help me out,
Oh,
man. One
wow,
more. I think
yeah,
I can do.
that's
I think I can do
no,
another 2
yeah.
sets. Go. Help me
a
out.
bit- Okay.
Spot me. Yeah.
Oh, you
You're a
got it.
machine, Lewis Williams. Do it, baby.
Wow. That's great.
So that's just a little.
What a good exercise.
It's a little gym secret. Not many people see it. It's done in the privacy of the change rooms.
Yeah.
What are we doing this week,
Seen
Dave?
that one. Right,
You've seen
well-
that one, have you?
Yep. I've been on a.
Looking pretty good there, Dave.
Yeah. Thanks. Got the tight t-shirt on.
Yeah.
I mean shirt.
You going to City Gym as well?
No.
No.
No. It's healthy eating that keeps me slim.
Right. Prunes, is it?
Yeah. Vegan diet all the way. Kind of. I only stray a little, but
Mm.
that's if. See, what happened is like about 6 weeks ago, I had a bit of a crisis again,
Mm.
and thought, well, right, well, what do I really, really love, you know, in life and that, and I thought, well, you know, collating recipes was like the kind of the
Top of
thing
your list,
that-
was it, Dave?
Sorry?
Top of your list.
Well, it was
Favourite things to do?
yeah, scuba diving, collating recipes. So second, yeah.
Oh, right.
But you can't scuba dive for a living.
But you can collate recipes for a living.
Yeah, you can.
Way to go, Dave.
So what I did was
back due to popular demand, believe it or not.
Yeah. I saddled up the steed.
Yep.
And went off around like our fair sunburnt country. Isn't that from a poem or a song or something?
I love a sunburnt country, a land of sweeping plains. Yes, anyway.
Yeah, and went round like the whole place looking for the best recipes. But see, this
best
is just
vegan recipes.
Best vegan recipes, right. Yeah. And this is an example of what.
So you're pretty hard stretched then.
Yeah. Well, no, not that hard stretched. In every little town, there's a secret recipe, you know, or like, you know, someone tucked away who's, you know, got something that isn't widely publicised. And found this in Queensland, which is just an example of it. After like a long day travelling and came across this place called Squirrels.
Squirrels.
And Squirrels is have put out a vegan and vegetarian cookbook. Which looks pretty good. Just look straight on that one. And it's a...
I'll hold the book up.
Okay.
Tell us about it, Dave. Tell us about
it. It's just I mean, it's your average kind of like health store kind of shop in Queensland. See, there's a little picture of the store in the back.
Just can't help
Well,
you,
look
so
at the back. Show on the back.
Oh, I'll show on the back.
And they've got like a little shop like you'd have in Sydney, but they put out this recipe book, and it's full of incredibly good recipes. And see, that's the sort of thing I want to do. Put out something like that.
You paid $20 for this book, Dave.
Really?
That's what you're up to, huh?
Yeah, so I want to get something like that.
You didn't pay for it all, did
and
you?
then just like spread the word, spread the good gospel of, you know, of
Five-finger
healthy
discounts.
diet. Yeah. And and also they're involved with animal rights and the environment and vegan, vegetarian organisations.
Have these people heard of like a word processor, Dave? Is this
no.
pre-computed?
I'm sure
are these people Amish, practicing Amish?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Amish. All right, Don. Thanks for that correction.
I don't take their full policies, just their diets. And they do a good recipe for muffins.
Trifle.
Speaking of it, well, trifle, you'd want the trifle, Lewis, but no, we're going the muffins, unfortunately for you.
That's
sure,
all right.
there's
Muffins
some
are good.
things in that trifle. But yeah, muffins. So I whipped up a little muffin dish. I better kind of, do you want to read that out or something while I'm getting that?
Okay, 1 cup of vegetable oil, Dave.
Okay.
Check.
So what I did is bring a pre-prepared mix. Look at that.
Pre-prepared mix. So this is...
That's all you need to do. You can have your little mayonnaise or yogurt bottle with that in it.
So this, what's that got? Golden syrup, soya milk. And some mild yogurt.
See, it's like got all these things in it. Have you finished reading them out?
Alright, 1 cup of golden syrup, 3 cups of soya milk, 4 cups of self-raising flour, wholemeal flour. That's in there as well, is it?
And a banana. There's a banana in there too. Because you got to flavour it with something, so I threw in some vanilla and some
Doesn't say banana here, Dave.
It does. Well, you know, down the bottom it's got
You're not
blueberries or
improvising, are you?
raisins. Yeah, I'm improvising.
Dave's improvising.
Putting my own little twist on this one.
Oh yeah.
And so
Love
what
those
you do,
twists.
this isn't, yeah, so what you do is you just get your little mixture. See, you could like make up a small mixture just daily if you wanted to like make muffins every day. But I prefer to do like the full, oh, it's leaking. Damn. Lewis, have we got a cloth?
I know, man, you're the cook. Have we got a cloth?
Damn, I'm going to smell of this.
Have we
Okay.
got an oven?
See, I should have got, see what you do is just do little, for example, little
Looking
things
good.
like this. And you just make like little kind of, you know, like ones like that. Till you get to like 6, because there's 6 little dips in it.
Do you butter the tin?
Yeah, you give the tin a little bit of a buttering.
And that,
I just thought that everyone would do that.
what, butter the tin?
Yeah.
But you don't have any butter.
No, not with me. But what you do is take this and you put it in the oven for like 20 minutes. So we'll put that in that oven over here. Flick it on.
Dave, I don't know how to tell you this, and it may come as somewhat of a shock to you.
I thought
but
they were on you. You were reading out the
I think
recipe.
I've come to realise why your recipes just don't quite make it.
Why is that?
You know that oven?
Yeah. It's not what? It's not all it's cracked up to be. Well, you soon see.
It's not. Have you been told about Santa Claus?
What about him?
Okay.
I
How
really
are
like
those muffins coming along in the oven there, Dave?
Well, yeah, okay.
I'm not going to be the one to break it.
It's
It's not in the contract.
They're pretty hard.
Heating up. Hey!
Ah, look. One's missing. I don't know about the missing one, but anyway, they turn out all right, and they're only small ones, but they're, you know, they do the trick, and they're vegan. They're like,
they're cold.
No, they're hot.
Yeah. Oh!
Careful when you touch them.
Oh.
And so yeah, just a cup of vegetable oil, a cup of golden syrup, 3 cups of soy milk. If this is if you're making like the full recipe, but if you're just making, you know, enough for a day,
enough for a bottle full.
And then 4 cups of wholemeal flour. It's the simplest recipe on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
you still managed to lose a muffin.
Yeah, I don't know. What happened there? But anyway.
Yeah, that thing must have just burnt your fingers there, Dave.
Alright. So grab one, Lewis. Go on.
Quick,
give
run
it a
them under
try.
the cold water.
Okay.
Oh, no, the sink's over there. That's the oven you're putting your hands in, remember, Dave?
Ah, shoot. Okay. Go for it. Give them a try.
Who? Me?
See what you think. Yeah.
Okay. Smell good?
They look alright. They're pretty small ones.
Yeah, you gonna have half?
Yeah, but do you know that the deep muffin trays at the supermarket are like $12?
Right.
But you buy the little ones that are like for scones, and they're only $1.60.
Really?
Yeah. It's just a have on the big muffin trays. It must be fashionable or something.
Yeah.
Muffin trays. But they're all right.
Yeah, not bad.
Did you put it in your mouth?
No. It's not very. Oh, that's all. That's quite
so
decent,
they're
isn't
okay.
it?
So next week I'm gonna like come up with a recipe of my own.
Bit hot.
Work my way up.
So you're actually going to do an original recipe next week, Dave?
So, yeah. I've had, as I was saying, big crisis lately. So
Banana gets caught in the teeth.
This is what's come out of it.
Mm-hmm. Big crisis.
Yeah.
What's that big crisis?
We have to move on. We've been about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll move on. It's your show, Dave. I don't want to intervene.
I'll tell you next week about my crisis.
Okay, well, viewers, stay tuned for Dave's crisis. Same CTV time.
It's not a pretty picture.
Same CTV segment. Dave's crisis. Dave, take him out.
I hear Dave's available for catering. If you'd like to call in, he can do groups of up to 100 or more. Now we've got some sponsors. We want to thank Family Planning Association, the Broadway Shopping Centre, Reverse Garbage Co-op, Polaroid Australia, Metropolitan Hardware, The Body Shop, Makeup Glamour, Pilgrim Post Group, Webbed Multimedia Productions, Pascal Paints, Wattle Paints, and we want to thank U Design, which is an innovative new company. It's family owned and it's got directors as young as 19 years of age. They cater for schools, clubs, sporting teams. Ooh, my moving microphone. You Design means what it says. You design what you want. So if you know what you want, call Chris or Matt on 9665-7184. Infinity Car Sound, the best sound in your car for all sorts of cars. Phone 1-800-226-861 for your nearest dealer. That's Infinity Car Sounds. Moving right along very quickly. we want to give a special thanks to Lex and Dave at Grafton Sound, Burke Street, Waterloo. They supplied the audio mixer to make a program at CTV1 possible. Please call 9698 7777 if you want any sound and lighting requirements. And yeah, move that microphone, Justin. Go, Justin. And that's it. Thank you very much to the sponsors.
Caught unawares. Welcome to Film Forum for another week. Only have one film to talk about tonight, but it is a... That's right, just for you, Russ. One movie. It is a big film, though. It's called The Matrix. It started last week, and it was a film that I was very excited about seeing. It was shot in Sydney, actually, and it stars Keanu Reeves, one of the biggest movie stars in the world, and he was out here in Sydney to film this movie, which is very exciting. It was written and directed by the Wachowski brothers, who made a film a couple of years ago called Go to England, Russ, right now. I'll do it really fast, like I always do. The Wachowski brothers, who made a film called Bound, which was terrific, an independent film. And they've, after the success of that, they managed to get a lot of money together to make The Matrix, which, as I said, they filmed in Sydney, used Sydney locations and the Fox studios to make what is essentially... Have him removed. Have him washed and sent to my room. Thank God. I'll close the show and forfeit. But The Matrix is very, very good. Keanu Reeves is in it, Lawrence Fishburne is in it, a number of Australian actors are in it in smaller roles, and it is a terrific film. I've heard from some quarters that it's not very good, but I thought it was terrific. To look at, it is truly extraordinary. The special effects literally are unlike anything you've ever seen before. I know that's a phrase that is often used, but with this, in this case, it's very much true. A great story about computer domination of society and a lot of rather deep philosophical ideas for a film like this, a big budget Hollywood action pick. But it does have a lot to say, and it says it very well. It's extremely well paced. The performances are very good. Keanu Reeves can often be a very dodgy actor, but in this film he's very good. I think The Matrix is terrific entertainment. It moves incredibly quickly. It begins, and before you know it, the film's finished. It's really exciting stuff, and I give it a pretty big rap. So out of $12.50, I will give The Matrix $11.50. It's great stuff. Make sure you see it at the movies, because it's definitely a movie that needs to be seen on the big screen with super sound and everything. So something to be excited about. The Matrix, $11.50. Go and see it. Thank you very much. I'll be back next week. What's that? You mean I have to extend my segment while Russell Jackson stands in the background pulling weightlifter heads at me? I don't think so. I'll be back next week. Pregnant pause. To talk about a film which I'm very excited about. A movie called Praise. A bit Alan Jones-ish, isn't it? I'll be back next week to talk about Praise, a terrific Australian film. And I will also be talking about... I may be seeing 8mm, a description of Russ's greatest asset. I'll be seeing that. How funny was that, Russ? Come on. I'll be seeing that Nicolas Cage film. Don's given me the goods on that. He says it's A number one. So we talk. Can I go now? Can I go now?
Oh yeah, you can.
Well, I'll be back next week.
Thank you very much, Aaron. That was our Film Forum, and we come to the end of the show. A big sigh from the crowd. A big But guess what? Russell is leaving us tonight. He's off to England to cover some big story. It's very hush hush, very so we'll just get him on here. Russell, Whether he'll come back is uncertain at this stage. Russell.
Thanks, Lewis. And now a little song I wrote a couple of years ago. Oh, actually, sorry. Thanks, Lewis. Great stuff. It's been great working with you.
Oh, it's been
You truly are the master of comedy. Thank you. Daryl Summers.
What about a bit of a molly for us before you go?
No, I can't do the Molly anymore. That was a freakish thing, doing that one night of Molly. I don't know what happened. I was watching Melodrama or one of those shows. What's the one he has on Fox? The Drum. And I've been watching it like all day or something. So
no impersonation.
I can't do him anymore. I can't do him anymore. Only Timmy Bailey. He's just taken. I've become Tim Bailey.
Alan Jones. You're doing Alan Jones.
I can't. It's such a sad moment.
Talking to Tim Bailey.
Actually, Alan Jones was going crazy at the Weather Bureau during the week. It was quite funny.
What did he have to say, Russ?
Well, he was trying to blame all sorts of people, and then somebody said it's an act of God, and he said, "Oh, I'll have him on the show, and I'll talk to him as well." No one's going to get past me. Anyway, enough of that. What have we got coming up on the show next week?
Next week? Oh, you want more, Russell? Woo, yeah! Lively little audience. We've got... What's happening with the week that was?
Hello, Melanie. She said to say hello, so I know you're watching.
Melanie from the Spice Girls, of course. Yeah, Russ!
Mel B. Yes, what is coming up next week, Lewis?
What's happening with the week that was?
Well, I'm going to the London studios, as we've already said. I'm covering a few things at the moment. We can't... we've got to keep them hush-hush. But I think the Aaron Free show is going to be on next week. A special little segment where Aaron just talks about himself and just waxes lyrical about being Aaron Free. And I can't wait for that.
Sounds riveting.
What else can they look forward to next week?
Look, Sexpression, Justin, I think, might be doing his new segment. Did you catch that last week, Russell?
Is Stage Gauge back next week?
Stage Gauge is going to be back in force.
Stage Gauge is back?
I think might be doing
bullshit.
One in the first half, one in the second half.
Right. Stage Gauge, the show that comes on once every 2 years?
Well, you know, when you're onto something good.
The biannual. Is it? No, it's not a biannual, it's twice.
It's a bicentennial program. Every 200.
Anyway, a pulsating end to another exciting edition of WCYR.
Everyone join now with a big round of applause for saying farewell to Russell, wishing him well and hoping that it doesn't hail while he's on that aeroplane.
All we need now is a Whitney Houston song. And a few tears, and that's all.
What you need is close your eyes and I'll kiss you.
Don, here comes Don.
No.
Don wants to kiss.
There he is.
Remember, I'll always be true. Blah, blah, blah.
Good night.
All right, good night, Russ.
Good night, Russ. Good night, Don. Good night, world. Is that it?
That's it. If you say that's it, that's it.
Good night.
Good night, Australia.
On the last flash.